It is definitely getting weird, and it is definitely getting, you guys keep wanting me to say profundantly. Profundantly. It is definitely getting obtuse and obscure. And, the bleed throughs are definitely not like, we're definitely not being held by space right now, I guess is the right terminology. And it's getting weird. I usually just say it's getting weird, like Weird Image Week. It's definitely getting weird. And that usually means another round of space codes is on the way. And like I said, he gave them to me like, I don't know, 3 or 4 nights ago now. So it's definitely on the way, but it's starting to like bleed through. Also, today was so weird. On my walks today, I saw, I don't know, do you guys like it better like this or like this? Or it doesn't matter. I saw so many different planes. Like one, and this was during the day. So I think they're starting to like bleed through during the day, like the spaceships and stuff, because there was like all these different types of planes in the sky at the same time. Like a bunch of them looked like they were World War II planes, and then it looked like sort of like a commercial plane, but it was like dark pewter color, which isn't usually a commercial plane color. And there was a few of those, and they were like huge and really detailed. Oh, 201. Daddy took a picture. That's Daddy's birth. That's Brandon's birthday. I call him Daddy. You guys know that already. He took a picture at his birthday time. I wonder why he did that. 201. Age of Aquarius, I guess. Maybe he's just saying hi. Anyway, so yeah, they had like so much detail, these like dark pewter commercial looking planes. And then there was these planes that looked like tiny little pills, and you couldn't see their wings at all. They just looked like little tiny white pills flying through the sky. And then there would be a World War II plane, and you could see it looked like a tiny little pill, and then it looked like a very detailed World War II plane, and then it looked like a commercial dark pewter color plane, all in the same sky. And then there would be a plane all the way in the distance, and you could still see all the detail in its wings and its back and whatever. And then there'd be these white pills flying around. I'm like, all these different types of planes, that I think that's actually a spaceship, and it's a white pill. Because I could see the details on all these other planes, and some are close and some are far away, and these ones just like look like tiny little white pills flying. So that was pretty cool. And okay, so I wanted to talk about this dream that I had about this graphic designer. Um, I guess all the husbands are like blaming each other, like, how could you do this to Alyssa? And Jason Momoa is getting a lot of heat because he's actually in New York right now and he could help me, but like he's like, well, Bucky lives in New York, so why didn't he do anything to help her for the last 7 months? And they're obviously all blaming Hayden Christensen, and now they're blaming Ezra and Tim because they got to the inner sanctum with me and whatever. You know, you guys got to stop fighting and just like start coming forward. Like I don't. Anyway, whatever. Um, yeah, they yeah they have not taken care of me in this video game for a very long time, and that's completely illegal. And that's why they switched to space and future controlled, because you guys keep seeming not to get the urgency of taking care of the princess in the present moment, which would mean right now. And I am the princess. I don't know. Anyway, I wanted to talk about this dream that I had as a graphic designer, and I don't think I mentioned it here before, but even if I did mention it, it's good to remind you. Because at night I go, up and down the timeline, up and down the space line, back and forth in the timeline. I go all over the place because I have access to everything. And I went to, when I collapsed the 4D timeline, I guess I want to explain this for the upcoming theater events. I collapsed the 4D timeline like I said I was going to, because you guys keep thinking you're doing this in secret, or you keep thinking it's just a dream, or it'll go away eventually, or it's not real. And I keep telling you it is all of the above. It is real. It's just one dimension higher than 3D. It is actually happening. It is not a secret. You are saying this stuff out loud. And so I had to collapse the 4D timeline to prove a point. And when I did that, the next night, I dreamt that I was a graphic designer, which, as most of you guys know, that was my human profession when I chose to be a human. And then, so I was a graphic designer. I think she was a graphic designer from TikTok, because it seemed like a TikTok shop. It seemed like baby onesies, like holiday onesies, and like holiday t-shirts and stuff like that. And that's like kind of like a big like TikTok type thing, where they have like a heat press, like where they make like, sometimes they just like get like already made graphics off of Etsy, and then they just like heat press it onto stuff, and then they just sell it in their shop or whatever. And so I was like that type of graphic designer, and it was like a lucid dream. And I was literally inside this person's body in the 3D matrix, because I took over her suit, because I collapsed her 4D timeline, because she's one of the people that's not listening to me, that it's actually absolutely 100% happening, and it is 100% real. And I collapsed the 4D timeline, and I went into her 3D timeline, and it's like a lucid dream. Okay, so 3D is nothing more than a lucid dream. Just like when you go to sleep and you're an alien in 11D and it feels like a lucid dream, but you know it's real, and then you come back to 3D or whatever, like it's the same exact correlation in time and space. The 3D dimension is the exact same freaking thing as the rest of the universe, where in the rest of the universe, if you're anchored into a different part of time and space, 3D is a lucid dream. That is how real it is. It's the same exact thing. And that is why she's telling you you're going to get trapped here, because you keep saying that 3D is the real one and all the rest of the dream world is fake. And it's not the truth. It's not the truth at all. Solara just dissolved my background into light for me, so I didn't get anxiety or something. Or she's just saying that she's here and she hears me, because they're not taking this seriously. Okay? You are about to be trapped in your 3D time loop for a very long time. And I'm telling you, it's a lucid dream. It's the same exact feeling as every other place on this game board. It's the same exact feeling. And you keep acting like your 3D Christmas and your 3D holidays and your 3D parents and your 3D children and your 3D job is the only thing that makes the entire universe go around. And it's not the truth. It's just a dream to us aliens. It is just a lucid dream. That's all it is. And Alyssa had to show herself, she had to prove it to herself. And so she did. She cleared the 4D timeline and she trapped you guys in the 3D matrix. So you're going to have to start acting it out loud because you can't act it out loud at night. And it's the same exact thing. This is not any more real than this, or vice versa. You guys keep thinking that 3D is the real reality. 12D is not real. 13D is not real. 14D is not real. All the way up to 80, right? That's what she revealed last year, all the way up to 80. I guess I'm channeling my higher self when I do that, right? We're all a part of the same energy, and the energy is named Alyssa. Hi, nice to meet you. Who are the Ascended Masters? Hi, what's up? You're looking at her. She's a 44-year-old woman. She grew up in New Jersey. She lived half of her life in Los Angeles. She was a graphic designer. She had a lot of people that were supposed to discover her along the way. Nobody discovered her, and here we are. Nice to meet you. You're stuck in a 3D lucid dream. Be prepared for that shit to be real AF. And it's going to be a concurrent nightmare in about a millisecond if you don't snap out of it.